Alrighty everyone, welcome back to another episode of Kuth Stumbles Through. Today we're looking at Combo Card Clashers, upcoming roguelike that seems to take a pretty new stance on the deck building aspect in that you can combo your cards together for what looked to be some pretty cool stuff. Let's hope it pans out that way. From what I understand, this is still very early on in development and like kind of the early access. This is still basically a demo. And not like a demo of a full release game or even an early access game. Right now we can only play the mage. Oh cool, we kind of get to put our points places. Let's view the story, why not? So we have a bunch of different stuff. So I'm gonna say... So each point of wisdom increases ally and summon units max health by 15 in damage. Mana capacity, mana regeneration, that. Critical and evasion chance. Max health and physical damage. Let's just go with a kind of even spread like that. Very, like RPG-like. Harkens me back to the days when I used to play the original Baldur's Gate, when you still needed 5 discs to play it. None of this playthrough Steam stuff, nah. You needed 5 discs, and every time you had to switch disc, you knew it was about to get real. Give it a shot. We won't look at the deck, let's kind of be surprised. In the depths of the city of Zaradon, at the center of a circle of demonic patterns, a feeble man who lies shackled within inches of his life. With all the relics in place and your leading cult members, it's finally time to begin the ceremony. The chanting begins as you channel magic into the center of the summoning circle. You capture the man's soul with your magic and offer it up to the Dark Lord. Dark magic electricity bounces between members of the circle and surrounds the blue ghostly soul hovering above the man's body. The dark magic surrounds the soul, transforms into a sphere, then collapses onto the soul and forms a small point of flickering darkness. You hear a faint groan from the point as it slowly pulses. One soul was not enough. The demon is hungry. You know just the place to gather more souls. A recently devastated land where demons cause chaos. The more wicked the soul, the better for the Dark Lord. You summon a portal, but first instruct the members of the cult. Before my return, complete the construction of our temple. Then, we complete our summoning and take the city. Alright. Pretty neat. Okay, so you get to select your starting location. Well, I guess we just select here. Enemy encounter. So I wonder if we can, like, freely move along these hexes here. Well, let's start here. Travel the map and defeat the boss to complete the prologue. Gotta admit, off the bat, I'm not a huge fan of this. I kind of just want to read the text. But that's okay. It's important to stop at helpful sites to increase your power. Recruit. So I wonder if this counts as a helpful site. But it does let you plan out like this. And how far over do we... This is a pretty long way to scroll, actually. And I'm guessing there's more beyond. Alright. I'm going to move this for now. We're going to move it over here, just so we can see our health a little bit better. Let's check this out. This loading text gives me flashbacks to something, but I can't remember what. Choose the Fire Blast card and drag it into your combo grid. Wait, there's a combo grid? Click the Start Combo button to begin your combo attack. Okay. So Fire Blast goes here. Start combo. Okay, so we see all of this that they have. Strongest leader and stuff. Understanding how cards work is very important, okay? A card can be physical, magical, or modifier type. Card attack damage is located in the bottom right. The card mana cost is located in the bottom left. Modifier cards give effects to cards. Place this card before the attack card. I wonder if that's top to bottom or left to right. Well, it's saying use this for now. So this is... Oh, we'll see. So we do that first. And then I think that one off. Still very rough. Modifier cards need to be played before others to work. So this would have to go before Fire Blast. You can play many modifier cards to combine effects. Try it now. Okay. So this replays a random card on your grid. We can't move them around once they're played, it looks like. So we cast that twice. Okay, so it cast like one time for single target and then splashed. Alright, so you can't hover over these right now to see what they are. Level up. So we get artifact, stats, and or heal. I wonder if this is a choose or all of them. Well, we can't like click on them to select them, so I'm guessing it's just an all. Alright, we get to pick a point. We get 3 points again. Well, again, strength is health. We will probably pick up allies at some point, so I'm going to pick up one, and then I'm just going to keep stacking an intelligence too. Then an artifact. Increased chance a monster would join your party after combat from 50... Alright, so there's a base 15% chance. So it goes from about a 1 in 6 to a 1 in 4. Damage dealing debuffs can crit for 2 times damage. Uses your current crit chance, which would be... or agility is our crit chance. Gain +1 to all attributes. So this seems like it'd be really helpful if we were stacking wisdom. Let's just take this, though. We get a card. Physical cards earn damage from strength. Magical cards earn damage from intelligence. Well, we're going with this. Shoot a deadly ball of fire at an enemy and applies the burn debuff. Don't know what that is. But that was just giving us examples. So we actually don't have any magical ones here. 10% more damage for each card space after this in a row. Damage then applies Desolate. Desolate, reduce enemies' physical resistance by 25. We're not really doing physical stuff. Reduces the mana cost of tiles by 20% for the current round. Okay. Click the top left card icon to view all the cards in your deck. Okay, shoot deadly ball of fire. 10% more damage. Attacks random enemy with powerful lightning and splashes 25% of damage. Adds frost debuff, which is a 5% chance to miss an attack for each stack of frost. Lasts 2 rounds. That's how you scroll. Okay. Magic missiles, speaking of Baldur's Gate. Shoot 4 missiles at random targets. Each missile does a 1/3 spell damage. Restores 10 mana as a modifier. Next attack card in grid gains 20% damage. Replays a random card and reduces. Okay. Your party grows. We get a dire rat. He can scratch and he can random heal. Okay. So I'm guessing we have maybe 3 more room, like 3 more spots. So it does look like we can go to these empty squares. Skill shop, enemy encounter, recruit tavern, and then there's all of these here. So let's see what the recruit tavern has. So we can get another mage. Slash and heal. Okay, so we can get a bunch of mages. Slash and fire blast, or slash and magic lifesteal. That might be really helpful for us. We can also revive things here, but let's grab this. Our gold's up there, so we can only get 1. We can't go there. See what a special event is. You are exhausted after your travels. The whopping 4 tiles we've traveled so far. It is beginning to rain and you can see lightning in the distance. You decide to take shelter in a nearby cave. Upon entering, you find a statue of an unknown deity. Pray to the statue, plus 1 random stat point and add a curse to your deck. Kick the statue, get a random piece of armor. Let's do that. Your leg breaks right through torso, splitting the statue in half. Inside you find a shiny metal object. So we get plus 80 max health, 6 damage resist, plus 2 stats resist, 2 agility, 2 wisdom. The agility and wisdom's not huge. Like, it would have been great to get intelligence. But we get magic lifesteal and attack lifesteal and a 3% chance to cast fireball. How do we equip that? Click the top left bag icon to... Oh, that's a bag. You can move gear around in your inventory. That's what we just picked up. Okay. So, like, we could move it down there if we wanted to. But we can just keep it on us for now. So we could even skip, like, the gear shop if we wanted to. I don't think we have a ton of gold. We can go to the enemy encounter. So we have 10 more damage for each card space after this in a row. We don't actually have any attack cards. We only have modifiers. And that's in a row. So it's horizontally. For the current round. So we don't want to play that yet. So that doesn't cost us anything. Does it still do 10? Okay, so it still does 10, even though it's a prepared strike. Oh, because it's a prepared strike, not a... Okay. I see. You can move cards in your grid at... Oh, you can. Okay. You can click on enemies to change who to attack. Cool. So we have this guy. This guy. For each card space after this in a row. So if I do this, that would let us put modifiers leading up to this. And then that goes. Yeah, still very early on with the animations and stuff. This is your backpack. We have cards you do not want to play here. Okay. Got it. Okay. Replays a random card from your grid. So this is locked. So we can't do anything with that. This is magical. But if this is a modifier... Reduces mana cost of tiles by 20% for the current round. So I'm guessing every time all of this triggers, we pay its mana cost. So we pay 25. Ooh. Stuff to discover later. I'm trying to look for our statistics. Like, what our mana regen actually is. Doesn't seem like we can get it right now. Well, we're not really struggling with mana right now. So I think, like, this would work. So if we wanted to not use this, can we remove it from... If we just wanted to double cast this only, we can make it so it's our only active spell. Yeah. Skill shop, we have 290. Let's see. See what there is. The fact that skills stick around seems really nice. Mana potion, restore 40 mana. Okay. Discard after play. Your next attack ignores enemy resistances and has 60% damage. Wow. Wow. Heal 20 always seems nice. Give 7% lifesteal stuff for magical attacks for 1 round. These all seem really good. Ignoring resistances seems nice, but like healing's always great too, and then we can also buy this stuff. Reduces the price we can't afford. We actually can only afford this one. Decayed Blade. Or we can upgrade a card. Let's try this. And then... There we go. Special event, gear shop. Special event's on the other side, so we'd have to like make our way all the way around. Enemy encounter. I guess let's make our way up towards this gauntlet, kind of. Give that a shot. Alright, so now we have Magic, Missile, and Pure. He has 20% magic resistance. You have none. So let's start with you. This is random targets, but we don't have another attack. Eight hit combo. So there's that. To our next card. I don't think I really want that right now. Oh, can we not? We can only use one card a turn. I got you. Okay, so we can either get rid of a card from over here or play it on our grid. So I guess this doesn't really matter where it goes. It's a random card, so it doesn't have to be behind our skill. Yeah. So now we could, yeah, so we could ignore this. Get a card. Add a poison debuff. Enemy receives your lowest attribute as damage last 4 rounds. So for us, that would be Wisdom, I think. Be like 6 or 7 a turn. Repeats all the cards in this row except itself. Alright. Let's try this. That could be kind of cool. And get a recruit. More mages? More mages. Lesser Ice Fisher. Heal lowest. We're okay with that for now. They'll have Slash. I like to heal. We can barely afford it, but we can. Okay, repeats all cards. Can't do anything with that. So you don't have any resist. You have confusion. 25 damage confuses 4 random cards in your grid. Okay, well, let's just start with this. Has status resist and a little bit of magic resist, but... Yep. So that caused a 2-hit combo. Ally level up and experience. +3 to all stacks, and it heals 50. Okay. So we don't have to, like, micromanage their stats either. That's pretty cool. Heal 50, and then gets a skill upgrade. So it just gets better. Cool. So with that... Yeah, we go to the rest site. Special event. In an ancient chamber among a pile of forgotten treasures, you find a legendary sword, known for its deadly edge, but also the vile curse it gave to its owner. Do we take it? Gain a cursed sword. Dude's focus on how sharp the blade is. Alright. So we get 3 to 8 damage, 3 critical chance, 1 agility, 1 intelligence, 1 wisdom, 5% chance to frost the enemy for 2 rounds, take 1 damage each time we attack, 5% chance to poison the enemy. Doesn't seem bad. I mean, I think the 1 damage could add up if we're doing multiple attacks. We'll have to see. Let's go check out the enemy encounter. Alright, so we don't necessarily need that. So you have magical resist, you both have magical resist. So I'm just going to play this. Be nice if they kind of focused everything down, but that's fine. If this repeats again, that's going to be pretty helpful, especially if it splashes. Yeah, there's the 2 attacks. Our mana is starting to get a little low, though. If we just do this, we should be fine. Yeah. Man, you can really actually... Like, we doubled that 60% damage. Just to really hit hard. Add poison debuff. Magical Chaotic Flask. Bounces to a random target 6 times, dealing your lowest attribute as damage. Again, I think that's just... No. Your next physical attack card cleaves. Poison debuff and 40+. I'm gonna go with this. 3 to 7 damage, 2 crit chance, 2 damage resist, 1 status resist, 1 intelligence, flame enchanted, cast lesser heal and heal. Okay, so we want to go into our inventory. Yeah, we don't want it on you. We'll put it on you. Because you want the intelligence. We wouldn't be able to recruit anything. But when's the next... There's a special event there. Recruit Tavern. Special event. Rest site up there. We can still check this out. Yeah, everything's at 250. So I think we should head up like this way. See what it's like. 20% phys resist. You have magic resist. Let's go after you. Start with this. Ooh. Replays a random card. This is not a modifier, it's a physical attack. So it costs 10 mana plus that again. I don't think this matters where this is either. It matters where it goes because of when it activates. Okay. That's why it would matter. It's the order in which it activates. Level up. I'm gonna get... You know what? Go for it. Go full Oonga Boonga. One extra choice in your first and second turn. Reduce the mana cost of all cards by 1. Travel over mountains and through forests. I'm going to go with the Mana Horn. You get extra stuff. Very cool. And you got Slash upgraded. 4 damage resist and a strength. We don't really need the strength. You might, though. Because you do physicals, I guess. Nah, one of you guys should have the strength. Put on you. Let's go here and then recruit. Let's give that a shot. So that dude has a little bit of magic resist, a little bit of magic resist. Okay. Poison debuff. We don't have anything here. What is... I wonder what pure is. Yeah, we don't have anything for that for now. We have this. Okay, we finally have this. A little bit of extra, so you have some frost on you. You have some frost. Okay. So we're actually above our mana here, which is interesting. So we could do like... Alright, that's kind of cool. You can just repeat the buff and that. Now, I wonder, if I put this here, do these link around? I don't think so. Still took out quite a bit. So modify your next physical attack. Block 5 damage for each card space before this in a row. So So I'd put it like down here and then block 15%. Chaotic Flask, we've done that before. I'm gonna go with this. Just damage reduction. I didn't see before, if you skip an option, you get 50 gold. Damage resist, status resist, intelligence, poison touched. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that there. Alright, we were going to go here, but we're already past it. So you can't go backwards, is something to note. We just do that for now. Yeah, it's not a lot of damage at all, but... Doesn't say what they're gonna do, which is tough. Frost, modifier. This seems to work out the best for me. Just plus the frost giving them a chance to miss. So there's that one we were talking about. Again, I like this. You're almost done, so... Seems to work out pretty well. Then the rest stop is there. We can recruit Tavern there. Yeah, we have 895. That should be plenty. Oh my gosh, we see something other than mages. Okay. Physical lifesteal buff. Defense all. I'm going to go with that. You already have a recruit. So can we only have 4? If so... Okay. Alright, something I didn't like. All of this moved. As they moved up, all of the gear stayed in the slots, didn't follow them. So you have to redo all this. Not a huge fan of that. But alright. Recruit Tavern, we are there. So we can go here. Or just keep going this way. Probably the skill shop, and then we have the bosses. Alright, modifiers. Venom Enchant, Chaotic Prayer, Imbue Purity, Lightning Strike. We already have all of those. Chaos Rune. With a Chaotic Prayer, so we could start with one of these. Doubles healing at healing sites. We can actually grab a bunch of these. If we upgrade a card, we've been using Magic Missile. So it'd shoot 5 missiles. It'd just shoot an extra 1. We've also been using this. It just gets 10 cheaper, but that's a lot, actually. 10 cheaper is a lot. And then we've been using this. Plus 90, that's a lot, too. Let's go with that. We actually can't get both of these. So I'm going to start with the Chaotic Prayer and then upgrade this guy as well. Defeat the boss to continue. There's the Chaotic Prayer. Here's the boss. Raise Dead summons a skeleton warrior and mage. Damages all targets and applies a poison debuff. Has some magic stuff. So we actually don't have anything right now. Yeah. We're just going to do that. But we need an active skill to start getting this going. That'll work. Makes it even cheaper, and then that goes. So the burn debuff damages your highest attribute. Okay. Add a poison and plus 40 damage to your next card. So that goes twice. So we got 2 stacks of poison on it. Because this triggered twice. We're somewhat healthy. Plus 40 damage to the next card. Next attack card in grid. It also restores mana for us. Or we can just get 15% damage reduction. Let's take the damage reduction. So there's a chance that could trigger from the Chaotic Prayer, too. Yeah, we're gonna have to... We get some mana back. Repeats all the cards in the row. Do you have you have some resistance. I think I'm just gonna do this. That triggered again. Alright, that wasn't too bad. He didn't summon anyone, though. Ally level up. Cool. So you can now give more lifesteal. You can better heal. You can hit harder. Get a card. Restore 40 mana, but it's discarded. Fractured Magic is a modifier. Splits your card among all enemies or allies. Deals 70% damage to each enemy. Oh, man. Unless you need strictly single target, that's just a DPS increase. It's just a DPS increase for 10, because even among 2 enemies, that's 140% total damage. And if you have like the Frost, if you have any sort of enchantment on it too, that just applies to all of them. Alright, exhausted. You look at the enemy within inches of life, lying before your feet. With both hands outstretched, use your remaining magic to rip the soul from its body. Finally, you have enough souls needed to complete the ritual. Once the Dark Lord is summoned, it will be able to give you power far beyond your current capacity. You summon a portal to Zoradon and step through. Arriving, the cult members are putting the finishing touches on the temple. In a few days' time, all leading cult members are gathered, and a new summoning ceremony is started. This time, all recently gathered souls are offered, and the darkness grows into a dark, gaseous infant form. The form flickers with instability and hungrily looks around the room for the next victim. With wretched screams of pain, souls are ripped out one by one from each cult member as you watch their bodies collapse into their robes. With each soul, the demon's form grows larger and larger until all cult members are gone and it stares at you. The demon's booming voice enters your mind. My name is Diglorak. You serve me now? Let us begin our reign. Interesting. All right. I could definitely see where in an endless or in multiple acts, that grid could go crazy. Like, you could get some absolutely crazy stuff going. I think that's really wild. I'd probably have to screw around with it more to figure out, like, how the columns work, too, because a lot of it seemed row-based. But columns could work, too. That'd be really cool to try. You can now change your starting cards with any hero. Awesome. You unlocked Ascension level 1. Enjoy the greater challenge. Oh, if that was that everything? I hope the game's longer than that. Unlocked in-game card. Deal massive damage and add a curse into your deck for this combat. Discard after play, but it does 74 damage. It's a lot. Pipe of Friendship, increase all allies' damage by 15. I'm hoping they have like a druid or a necromancer that uses companions or summons. I imagine they will. Get all the unlocks. Chain Lightning, next card gets Chain Lightning. Deals 2+ lowest attribute as damage. 4 bounces. So if you have like a generalist, that could do really well. Invest a skill point into the skill tree. Cool. 5% extra magic damage. Man, we unlocked a lot. Cast the agility up buff on yourself. Increase agility by 4 this round. Could be helpful if you're going for like a crit build. Each attack gets +2 base damage but costs an extra mana. Base damage can be really good if you're scaling it. Like, a lot of times like a base critical chance or base damage is the starting point of a lot of scaling. Curse, take 1 damage per turn for each curse in your deck. Maybe there's ways to build around that later. That ramped up quickly to 3,000. So that was the prologue. All right. This is really interesting. I'm going to have to keep an eye on this. I'll probably run through a couple more times. Maybe do one with the Warrior as well, just to see what the combos are like and what crazy stuff we can get going. This was pretty cool, though. I will leave the link in the description down below. I encourage you guys to check it out. It's a free demo. Still has a long way to go, as you can tell by like the artwork and just everything kind of overall. But pretty cool. I'll explore this at some point, too. Not quite give me Path of Exile vibes, but, you know, getting there. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully all of you have a great night, and take care.